Hey guys, Fran here, back with this week's video about what I've learned this week. So I'm puffy and kind of sinusy. This weather, we've had so much rain, so I am a little stuffed up. But anyway, the show must go on, right? Before I go any further, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. I'm so thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. So you guys really like these videos in the closet, you know, the what I've learned this week video. And I kind of like doing them because I just get to kind of chat with you guys. And that's really important to me because I like to talk to you guys. So this week, what I want to talk about is some things that I've experienced in my client work. I've experienced a lot of people this week who have a lot of excuses for why they're not doing what they are supposed to be doing. So this week, I heard a lot of things about but. I mean, I really want to, but I would love to do that, but I really want this to happen, but it was just a lot of excuses this week. I had a client who is in a really, really strange relationship, and the relationship is not working for her, and she had multiple reasons why she needed to stay in this relationship until, or why she couldn't leave because. And then I had another client who had a business relationship that wasn't working for her. And she had all these excuses about, you know, why she couldn't end that relationship or that partnership. And so what I've learned this week is that, again, you're faced with, I mean, daily, weekly, all the time, we are faced with responsibilities and we are faced with choices. And our choices really affect our outcome. There is no way around that. Whatever you are choosing is going to affect your outcome. Every action has a reaction. Everything that you do is going to equal an outcome. So if you are full of reasons why you cannot do what you need to be doing, that is why you are stuck where you are. There's no really kind way to put that. You know, I like to, I mean, for those of you who have been following me for some time, you know that I am really straightforward. Like, I am the truth teller. I'm just going to tell you how it is. And it was very difficult for me to tell these women this week that you are your own problem. Like, you're standing in your own way because you have the choice to change this, or you have the choice to make a different decision, but you're not making that decision. We cannot allow ourselves to be put in positions where we are allowing other people to make decisions for us, or we are allowing other people, circumstances, or things to dictate how we live our life. So we're in a relationship with somebody. The relationship's not working, but we're going to stay in that relationship until that person gets themselves together so they can move on. So in the process, you're going to sit still. You're going to tell God to pause your blessings. Hold that for a minute. Father, just give me a minute. Let him get himself together first. And then I'm going to come back and get my blessings. That doesn't work. You are not responsible for what somebody else chooses. You're only responsible for what you choose. And if you're choosing accordingly to what someone else has going on in their life, then you're stalling yourself out. You are stalling yourself out. You're putting yourself and your blessings on hold. You're telling the universe, hold it, just wait. You tell them, I'll be back. And it doesn't work that way because everything has a season and everything has a time, right? We know that. God has put a season in your life where you reap and where you sow. if you are in the season of reaping, but you are not allowing yourself to reap because you're worried about someone else's choices or what someone else doesn't have or why they can't move on because they don't have this, you're pausing your blessings. And you're doing that consciously, like you are consciously choosing to put yourself on hold for someone else. And it really puzzled me this week because I did not understand that. When I make choices, I make the best choices for myself and my family, and then I make choices for people around me. So that doesn't mean that I don't care about what's going on with other people. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that in order for you to be able to assist somebody else with what's going on in their life, you have to be making the best choices for your own life. And if you're not doing that, how can you assist somebody else? And I felt like a lot of these excuses were because I really don't want to move on, or I don't feel worthy of the good stuff. Like, a lot of times I feel like we stay in places and we continue to take repetitive behavior from people, from places, from things, because we just don't feel like we deserve any better. And we feel like if I let this go, is something better going to come along, or am I going to be alone, or is it going to be hard for me to find another job? And when you really and truly know who you are and know that you have this power within you, right, to call in the things that are for you, because no one can keep the things that are for you from you. Only you can keep those things from you. That's a you thing. That's not a someone else thing. Biggest and hardest lesson I ever learned, because it was easy for me to blame mama, daddy, husband, everybody else for my mistakes and why I didn't have this, until Spirit convicted me and said, no, Fran, it's because of you that you don't have this. Because you're choosing not to step into it. You're choosing to blame everybody else for your stuff. And this week was really interesting because that kind of behavior kept coming and coming and coming. And as we go into the full moon in Scorpio, whole nother subject, but if you guys are about the woo-woo at all, you know that we are in the full moon in Scorpio. And the full moon in Scorpio is about transition and change and repatterning beliefs, right? And repatterning habits, right? So this week coming up on this full moon, it seemed like everybody had a reason why they couldn't do what they needed to do, or they had a reason why they just weren't going to do what they were supposed to be doing. And it really made me think about the fact that, wow, we really made me think about the fact that, wow, we really have these dynamic choices, and just changing one thought, just changing one thing in our life, just repattering one behavior, just doing one thing different can completely and totally change our lives for the better. Saying, you know, God, give me the strength to accept the things that I cannot change. I say that a million times a day because as a Libra, as a woman, a strong, independent woman who was single for so long, I had just a little bit, just a little bit of a control issue. And I had to learn how to relax and let go of the things that I could not change, but take responsibility for the things that I could change. And it was huge in my relationship. It was huge in my life. And it really opened doors and roads and ways for me that I had no idea was possible when I finally decided that I just have to accept the things that I cannot change, but I need to change the things that I can. It totally and completely changed my life. So what I learned this week is that we really need to stop giving our power to other people, because our power truly belongs to us. And we have a responsibility to ourselves to do what's best for us, so we can then go help people do what's best for them. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am so thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. Like and subscribe. Make sure you share this video with somebody who needs it. And I think I'm going to call these videos Fran's Wisdom. Let me know what you think about that. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.